Welcome to your daily dose of Dani, and maybe I'm lazy, I don't know, maybe I need a different view. So you get my refrigerator in the background instead of my American flag. It's in there, it's in that room over there. Anywho, abundance sits on the verge of that dark and scary place, because if you don't have the confrontation, if you don't have the struggle, if you don't have hardship, then you cannot receive the peace, the joy, and the abundance that sits there. Without both of those, you can't have either of those. That's why you hear like people say, I didn't get here. You know, there was a story behind how I got here. They weren't plopped into a place of their abundance. So during this time here, you should be freaking growing. Your relationship, you should be, oh my gosh, it should be on fire. Why? Because what else are you gonna have to do? You're stuck with each other. You better find ways to make you love each other. That sounds really hardcore and not nice of me this morning. I don't know. I think that came from a place of irritation. So I'm gonna like back up my bus here a little bit, because coming from a place of irritation is not where I want to come from or be. So here we go. Everybody's going through their own challenges. Maybe some are harder than others. I don't know. But this is the time where overall it's that dark, yucky place. But sitting there pushing against that dark, yucky place is light, is love, is passion, is your abundance. But you have to learn and use this dark, icky place in order for that to shift it into something different. You know? So if you're in a relationship and it's not 100%, maybe she bitches all the frickin' time, because I know people like that. You can never do right as a man, period. Well, now you have time to figure out a new strategy. Because whatever it is you're doing and however you're handling it, whether it's right or wrong, isn't working, right? Maybe you've got this money going on. That's like, whatever that means. Maybe it's your job you don't have, maybe it's less work, I don't know. Maybe that's a time for you to adjust what you're doing, because obviously it's not working. If you're in a state of panic financially, you haven't prepared enough for states of panic. Remember when you were a kid and your mother always said, or maybe your mother didn't say, but this is what I always told my kids, you put half away for in case of emergency and you spend half of it. So if you're in a financial crisis right now because of this health thing that's going on, then you need to look how you're living and what you're doing with your finances. You're obviously living over your means. You need to back it up, right? Because in a cloud of yuckiness, there's that push of greatness, that push of light, that push of abundance, that push of passion behind you. If your sex life sucks, stop doing what you're doing. Figure out a different way to do it. Well, maybe not a different way to actually do it, but obviously you're having an emotional breakdown. Or maybe your approach is wrong into it, where you think that every single time you give her a compliment, you get to have it back. Or you can ignore her and still get sex. It doesn't work that way. Or vice versa. I don't know. These are like small little examples. But the point is, this time right now is a blessing, or it will be your demise and your ability to feel sorry for yourself and give you an excuse of keep living in the life that you're living. This is like literally nature saying it is off balance. This is the universe. This is God saying, wake the F up. Maybe God doesn't say the F word, but wake up, people. So use it to your advantage. These are all gifts. And Friday, which is, I believe, tomorrow, because I've lost all track of days in my world, but my husband has leg day today, so I think it's Thursday. Tomorrow, 5 o'clock Central Time, on the Devoted to a Soldier page, we will be having our live resource panel that we were supposed to be doing in person, but we are adjusting and we are doing live on military outreach, which this is actually good for anybody. Because like I have always said, the military is just your life in fast motion because they work fast, emotionally, physically, everything. So you can learn a lot. Because if you slow it down, it's a normal person's life. They just do it in 3 months, 6 months increments. So they're living multiple lives. Kind of lucky. But 5 o'clock Central Time, Devoted to a Soldier page, it's there. If it freaks up because of the connections with everybody, we're going to do it Zoom, post it, and then the questions and answers will come. Boom, another day. And I will see you on the other side.